New at 6 tonight, a look at something alarming happening right here in our community: sex trafficking. I spoke with a sex trafficking survivor who shares her story and a human rights advocate who explains the reality of this horrifying crime happening in our area.
You have such an amazing story.
And God is all the one behind it. All the glory goes to Him.
Lynn Caffrey's journey to where she is today is nothing short of amazing. She recently graduated with a master's degree in public administration and is close to finishing renovations on this house in Huntsville.
And then they've got a huge walk-in closet. We'll have 3 twin beds. And
in this home, Caffrey will provide a place of healing for people who escaped horrific abuse, something Caffrey survived.
They kept me handcuffed to the motorcycle, handcuffed to the bed. When they had me in the clubs working and I was underage, they had enforcers, which is what they call them, at the doors, so I couldn't run. And if I ran, I was fearful that they would kill me.
As a preteen, Caffrey ran away from home to escape abuse, only to be taken in by a biker gang who injected her with drugs and sold her for sex.
By the time I was 13, I was doing a 1/4 ounce of heroin and meth a day, not counting the alcohol or the pills. And I ended up getting away from them further down the line.
In the middle of unthinkable hardship, police arrested Caffrey on drug crimes. She spent 12 years in prison, but that's where she found healing through counseling and drug rehabilitation programs. As director of the Human Trafficking Task Force, Pat McKay explained to me sex trafficking is a big problem in our area.
They're trying to sell their kids for sex. The money usually feeds the drug trade, because most of these people who are in this situation of familial, they call it human trafficking.
McKay says this area has become a hub, or as she described it, a wagon wheel for sex trafficking, with Memphis to the west, Birmingham to the south, Atlanta to the east, Nashville to the north, and Chattanooga and Knoxville to the northeast.
We have I-65 coming in and out of our state, all the way from, it comes in from Gary, Indiana, which is the northern part of our country, all the way down to Mobile. Then you have I-20, which has been identified in the U.S. as the superhighway for human trafficking. It goes right through our state. We have 85 coming in from Atlanta, and Atlanta has long been a huge problem for human trafficking. Then you have I-22, which is brand new, coming in from Birmingham, going directly to Memphis.
Caffrey has now dedicated her life to saving others. As the executive director of Safe Harbor Youth, she helps sex trafficking victims who escaped captivity start a new life.
We work with therapy, trauma therapy. I have a licensed social worker. She helps them with groups and individual counseling, and then we network a lot in the community so they can get a further education, get their GED or a high school diploma, and end up going to college or a trade school and getting a degree.
When this house is completed, she'll have room for 20 people. Her facility is already reserved at capacity.